Welcome to Ireland. Ireland, a land where ancient legends meet breathtaking landscapes, is renowned for its lush green countryside and captivating blend of rugged beauty, historic sites, and vibrant culture. Nestled on the western edge of Europe, it graces the 56th position on the British Isles, known as the Emerald Isle, for its rolling hills and rich grasslands shaped by abundant rainfall. This enchanting country is steeped in history, with its folklore, from mischievous leprechauns to the legendary saint, Patrick, capturing the whimsical spirit of the island. In this documentary, we'll take you on a journey across Ireland's most stunning places, uncovering both iconic sites and hidden gems that reveal the heart of this magical land. Here are some amazing facts about Ireland. The Wild Atlantic Way, the longest coastal driving route in the world, stretching 2,500 kilometers from Donegal in the north to Cork in the south. This route offers majestic cliffs, pristine beaches, peaceful villages, nature reserves, and historical sites, showcasing Ireland's stunning beauty and unique culture. Did you know that Ireland is home to the world's oldest pub? Sean's Bar, still open after more than 1,000 years, stands as a testament to the country's deep ties to history and tradition. This connection is also reflected in the Irish language, Gaeilge. Heard in town, names like Ballcastle, where each place tells its own unique story. Ireland's mythology and castles. Steeped in mythology, Ireland is famous for its legends of leprechauns and fairies guarding pots of gold. Over 30,000 castles dot the landscape, from the Grand Dublin Castle to haunting ruins scattered across the countryside, standing as silent sentinels of the island's medieval legacy. Newgrange. One of the ancient wonders, Newgrange is a 5,000-year-old tomb that fills with sunlight each winter solstice, a marvel older than the pyramids themselves. From the wild Atlantic coast to its charming cities, a journey through Ireland offers a blend of history, culture, and stunning scenery. Dublin, with its mix of historic charm and modernity, and cities like Cork and Galway, continue to celebrate Ireland's roots while embracing urban life. Though Ireland has faced struggles, political division, and immigration, it now flourishes with a diversified economy and expanding global presence. Now that you've had a taste of what Ireland has to offer, you just have to take a look at the most beautiful places in it. The Gap of Dunloe, nestled in County Kerry, Ireland, is a breathtaking mountain pass that stretches for 11 kilometers, lying between the McGillycuddy's Reeks and the Purple Mountain Ranges. Formed 25,000 years ago, during the Ice Age, this U-shaped valley was carved by glaciers, leaving behind a rich geological history. The name Dunloe comes from the Irish term Dunlo, meaning Lo's stronghold, named after the ancient chieftain who once ruled the area. Famous for its stunning landscapes, the Gap of Dunloe is home to 5 picturesque lakes: Kushnavali Lake, Black Lake, Kosali Lake, Algae Lake, and Black Lough, all connected by the River Low. Visitors can enjoy the serene scenery by foot, bicycle, horseback, or even on a traditional jaunting car. The valley is dotted with remnants from the Ice Age, including massive boulders like the famous Turnpike, which forms natural gateposts at a narrow section of the pass. As part of Killarney National Park, the Gap of Dunloe offers not just remarkable natural beauty, but also an opportunity to immerse oneself in local legends and history. With its rich cultural significance and ample outdoor activities, the Gap of Dunloe is a must-visit destination for anyone exploring Ireland's natural wonders. Blarney Castle, nestled in the charming town of Blarney in County Cork, Ireland, is a medieval fortress with a rich history. Dating back to 1446, though earlier fortifications stood on the site, the current stone structure was built by Cormac MacCarthy, Lord of Muskerry. The castle is most famous for the Blarney Stone, a legendary relic believed to grant eloquence to those who kiss it while hanging upside down. Originally constructed as a timber house around 1200, it was later replaced by a stone fortification in 1210. Over the centuries, Blarney Castle has faced numerous challenges, including sieges during the Irish Confederate Wars and several changes in ownership. In the 17th century, the castle was seized but eventually restored. In the 18th century, it was bought by Sir James Jeff, who constructed a grand mansion nearby. Today, Blarney Castle stands as one of Ireland's most iconic landmarks. Whether you're admiring the stunning countryside, marveling at the castle's history, or kissing the Blarney Stone to gain the gift of the Gab, Blarney Castle offers an unforgettable experience in one of Ireland's most enchanting settings. Dungair Castle, perched on the scenic shores of Gway Bay near Kinvara, County Galway, is a beautifully restored 16th century tower house. Built in 1520 by the Hines clan, this iconic structure has stood the test of time, witnessing centuries of Irish history and culture. Its 75-foot tower and defensive walls rise dramatically against the rugged coastline, earning it the title of Ireland's most photographed castle. By the 17th century, the castle became the home of the Martin family of Galway. Today, Dungair Castle welcomes visitors from April to October. You can explore its historic grounds, enjoy a medieval banquet featuring local cuisine and entertainment, or shop for crafts at the visitor centre. The castle's rich legacy also extends to Hollywood, having appeared in films like Disney's Guns, In the Heather, and A North Sea Hijack. Whether you're drawn to its fascinating history, captivating legends, or its picturesque location, Dungair Castle is a must-visit gem in Ireland's storied landscape. Portrush is a picturesque coastal town located along Northern Ireland's north coast, renowned for its stunning sandy beaches and rugged landscapes. The town is best known for the Royal Portrush Golf Club, one of the world's premier golf courses, which has proudly hosted the prestigious Open Championship. The town's coastline is dominated by towering limestone cliffs and natural arches, sculpted over millennia by the relentless waves of the Atlantic Ocean. Both East Strand and West Strand beaches offer vast stretches of golden sand, making them popular spots for surfers, swimmers, and families, particularly during the summer months. At the northern tip, the dramatic headland of Raore offers scenic walking paths that provide panoramic views of the vast ocean. Nearby, the haunting remains of Dunluce Castle sit precariously on the cliff's edge, a medieval ruin that adds a touch of history and mystery to the landscape. Kinsale, a historic port and fishing town on Ireland's southern coast, is renowned for its vibrant streets, medieval architecture, and rich maritime heritage. Its strategic position at the mouth of the Bandon River has played a pivotal role throughout Irish history, making it a vital site for trade, exploration, and defense. One of the most significant events in the town's history was the Battle of Kinsale in 1601, where Irish forces, supported by Spanish allies, clashed with English troops. This battle marked a crucial turning point in the 9 Years' War, solidifying Kinsale's importance in Ireland's struggle for independence. The town's history is also reflected in its impressive fortifications, including Charles Fort and James Fort. Both forts stand proudly overlooking the harbour, with Charles Fort being a 17th-century star-shaped fortress that offers breathtaking views of the coastline. These structures provide visitors with a fascinating glimpse into Ireland's military past. Today, Kinsale is a lively hub for seaside cuisine, attracting food enthusiasts from all over the world with its annual gourmet festival. The town's narrow, winding streets, lined with charming galleries, boutiques, and traditional pubs, create a welcoming atmosphere, making it a popular destination for those looking to experience the beauty, history, and flavors of coastal Ireland. Lough Derg, the third largest lake in Ireland, stretches across the counties of Clare, Tipperary, and Galway, covering an expansive area of around 32,000 acres. It forms a significant part of the River Shannon's landscape. Known for its scenic beauty, Lough Derg is surrounded by gentle hills, creating a breathtaking natural backdrop. The lake is a popular destination for various outdoor activities, including boating, angling, and water sports. Its vast waters offer plenty of space for these pursuits, rich in fish species such as brown trout, pike, and perch. The lake attracts anglers from near and far. In addition to its recreational appeal, Lough Derg holds a significant place in Irish religious history, particularly on Station Island, which is home to St. Patrick's Purgatory. This sacred site has been a place of pilgrimage for over 1,000 years, where visitors partake in traditional prayers and fasting rituals, continuing a long-standing spiritual tradition. Doolin is a charming coastal village located in County Clare, Ireland, known as the gateway to the Cliffs of Moher. It's also a lively hub for traditional Irish music. Nestled along the rugged Atlantic coast, Doolin offers breathtaking views of the Aran Islands, which can be seen on clear days across the water. The village is divided into 4 main areas. Fizer Street, home to some of the most iconic pubs. Roadford, known for its charming stone houses. Fitz's Cross, where many accommodations can be found. And Doolin Pier, the departure point for ferries to the Aran Islands and scenic cruises under the Cliffs of Moher. The village's limestone landscape is part of the Burren region, with its unique flora and rock formations nearby. The Doolin Cave, home to one of Europe's longest free-hanging stalactites, is a must-see for visitors. Waterford, founded by the Vikings in 914, is Ireland's oldest city, nestled along the river shore in southeastern Ireland. The city's rich history and heritage are preserved through its landmarks and traditions. Waterford's Viking origins are still visible in Reginald's Tower, Ireland's oldest civic building, which stands as a cornerstone of the Viking Triangle, an area teeming with medieval architecture. Beyond its historical roots, Waterford is renowned worldwide for its crystal. Waterford crystal, established in 1783, is a symbol of craftsmanship, and visitors can witness artisans at work, handcrafting intricate designs at the House of Waterford Crystal. The city's vibrant culture is also reflected in the Waterford Greenway, a scenic 46-kilometre cycling and walking trail that follows a former railway track. This trail offers stunning views of the coastline and surrounding countryside. In addition to its historical and artisanal offerings, Waterford hosts events like the Spree Festival, an annual celebration of art and performances, which brings a modern flair to the city's ancient heritage. Connemara, a region known for its rugged beauty, spans a wild landscape of mountains, bogs, and coastal scenery in County Galway. Its granite peaks, notably the 12 Bens mountain range, dominate the horizon with dramatic silhouettes and provide hiking routes that offer panoramic views across the Atlantic and inland valleys. Connemara's boglands, rich in peat, create a unique ecosystem where diverse flora, including rare orchids and heather, flourish. Inland, the region is dotted with crystal-clear lakes and rivers that reflect the surrounding mountains, adding to its pristine charm. The coast features a maze of peninsulas and inlets, creating sandy beaches and hidden coves along Galway Bay. Connemara National Park, a protected area within the region, offers trails that climb Diamond Hill, rewarding visitors with sweeping views over the rugged landscape. The cultural heart of Connemara is the Gaeltacht area, where Irish remains the primary language, preserving a distinct heritage and traditional way of life. Malahide, a coastal town just north of Dublin, is a blend of rich history and natural beauty. At the heart of this charming town stands Malahide Castle, which dates back to the 12th century, making it one of Ireland's oldest inhabited castles. The castle was home to the Talbot family for nearly 800 years, adding to its historical significance. The surrounding grounds cover 260 acres of parkland and gardens, featuring more than 5,000 plant species within the carefully maintained walled garden. Inside, preserved rooms showcase period furniture and historic artifacts, offering a glimpse into the lives of medieval Irish nobility. Beyond the castle, the village of Malahide maintains its quaint seaside charm. Narrow streets lined with colorful shop fronts lead to a lively marina area, which attracts visitors with its sailing opportunities and stunning views of the Irish Sea. Just a short distance away, Velvet Strand, a long sandy beach, stretches along the coast, drawing beachgoers, walkers, and birdwatchers alike. Nestled in Ireland's rugged northwest, Donegal is celebrated for its dramatic landscapes, including vast coastal cliffs, rolling hills, and ancient ruins. The wild Atlantic Way hugs Donegal's coastline, revealing natural marvels like the Slieve Cliffs, which rise almost 2,000 feet above the ocean, making them among Europe's tallest sea cliffs. Inland, Glenveigh National Park, Ireland's second-largest national park, encompasses dense forests, shimmering lakes, and the haunting Glenveigh Castle. Donegal is steeped in history too, with sites like Grianan of Eileach, an ancient ring fort that dates back over 1,500 years and offers panoramic views over Lough Swilly and Lough Foyle. The area's culture is deeply rooted in Irish Gaelic traditions, with many locals still speaking the Irish language, particularly in the Gaeltacht regions. Music fills Donegal's pubs with traditional Irish tunes echoing through the night, reflecting a community that proudly preserves its heritage. Dingle, a peaceful coastal town nestled on the rugged Dingle Peninsula, blends pure Irish heritage with untouched natural beauty. Its colourful waterfront and lively pubs attract visitors, but the town's true charm lies beyond the centre. The surrounding area is famous for the Sleehead Drive, a scenic route that winds past dramatic cliffs, pristine beaches, and ancient ruins. One of its highlights is the Galaris Oratory, a stone structure over 1,000 years old that offers a rare glimpse into early Christian Ireland. Dingle Bay was for decades home to the famous resident dolphin, Fungi, who delighted visitors with his playful presence, adding a unique touch to the town's appeal. Despite modern changes, fishing and farming remain the backbone of the community. Fresh seafood is served daily in the town's cozy restaurants. In the evenings, the sound of traditional Irish music drifts from pub doors, making Dingle as much a cultural journey as it is a visual one. The town also lies near Mount Brandon, one of Ireland's highest peaks, offering excellent hiking opportunities and adding to Dingle's list of natural wonders. The Cliffs of Moher stretch along Ireland's western coast, rising majestically above the Atlantic Ocean. These cliffs reach a height of 214 meters at their tallest point and span nearly 8 kilometers, offering breathtaking panoramic views of the ocean, with the Aran Islands and Galway Bay visible on clear days. The rock layers, composed mainly of shale and sandstone, have been shaped by natural erosion over millions of years, forming steep faces and towering rock formations. Wildlife flourishes here, especially seabirds. In spring and summer, puffins, razorbills, and guillemots nest along the cliffs, making this one of Ireland's most important seabird colonies. The Cliffs of Moher also hold deep cultural and folkloric significance in Ireland, often appearing in local literature and mythology. At their highest point stands O'Brien's Tower, a stone structure built in 1835, offering visitors an elevated vantage point to take in the surrounding natural beauty. Cashel, also known as the Rock of Cashel, is one of Ireland's most iconic historical sites, located in County Tipperary. This limestone hill is crowned with ancient structures dating back to the 12th century, creating a dramatic profile against the surrounding landscape. Originally a royal seat of the Kings of Munster, it was later gifted to the church, becoming a powerful religious site. The most prominent structure is Cormac's Chapel, built in 1134, notable for its rare Romanesque architecture and the remains of fresco, the oldest in Ireland. The cathedral, built in the 13th century, stands beside it, with high, rugged walls that add to the mystique. Near the cathedral is a tall, round tower, a common feature of early Irish monastic sites, which served both as a lookout and a place of refuge. Cashel's graveyard contains several ancient high crosses, including the intricately carved Scully's Cross, which is partially ruined but still imposing. The views from Cashel are equally remarkable, offering sweeping sights over the Golden Vale Plains. Ballina is located along the River Moy in County Mayo and is known for its vibrant fishing culture, especially for salmon. The Moy is considered one of the best salmon rivers in Ireland, attracting anglers from all over the world. Ballina's roots date back to the 14th century, and traces of its rich past are still visible today, such as the ruins of Moy Abbey and Rosserk Friary, both built in the 15th century. The town is also home to St. Muradach's Cathedral, a striking Gothic landmark that dominates the skyline. Built from limestone in the early 19th century, its interiors feature exquisite examples of Irish craftsmanship. Each summer, Ballina hosts the Salmon Festival, celebrating local heritage with music, parades, and traditional Irish dancing. Not far from the town lies Belleek Woods, one of the largest urban forests in Europe, offering trails through dense woodlands and scenic views of the Moy estuary. Inishowen Peninsula is Ireland's northernmost point, stretching boldly into the Atlantic Ocean. Its landscape is a captivating mix of rugged coastlines, rolling hills, and hidden beaches, all crowned by the towering cliffs of Malin Head, the most northerly point in the country. On clear days, the ocean views are so vast that even the distant peaks of Scotland appear on the horizon. Historically, this region is steeped in ancient Celtic lore. One of its most remarkable remnants is the Grianan of Eilish, a stone fort over 2,000 years old that once stood as a royal stronghold, echoing tales of kings and warriors. The peninsula is also home to the Inishowen 100, a scenic driving route that loops for 100 miles through both coastal and inland vistas. Among its highlights is the Five Finger Strand, where towering sand dunes meet the haunting wreck of the 1889 ship Twilight, creating a scene of eerie beauty. The Aran Islands are a group of 3 rugged islands off Ireland's west coast in Galway Bay: Inishmore, Inishmaan, and Inisheer. They're known for their ancient ruins, stark landscapes, and Gaelic-speaking communities. Inishmore, the largest of the 3, is home to the famous Dún Angasa, a prehistoric stone fort perched dramatically on cliffs that plunge into the Atlantic Ocean. The fort's semicircular shape aligns perfectly with the cliff's edge, offering a breathtaking and perilous view. Inishmaan, the middle island, remains the most traditional. It preserves the island's language and customs, drawing fewer visitors and offering a deeper insight into rural island life. Its quiet charm reflects an unspoiled way of living. Inisheer, the smallest island, is marked by its white sandy beach and the ruins of O'Brien's castle. It may be small, but it's rich in character and history. The islands are also famous for their intricate network of stone walls, which divide the land into small, rugged plots. Travel here is often by foot or bicycle, winding through a landscape scattered with wildflowers and offering unfiltered views of the Atlantic. A journey through Ireland's untamed beauty and living cultural heritage. Kilkenny, known as Ireland's medieval capital, is a city steeped in history and architectural heritage. Its centerpiece is the majestic Kilkenny Castle, built in 1195 by the Anglo-Norman Butler family, overlooking the River Nore and surrounded by expansive gardens. The castle offers a glimpse into centuries of Irish nobility and showcases restoration work that reflects a blend of architectural styles over time. The city's medieval roots are visible throughout, especially along its winding streets lined with historic landmarks. Among the most notable is St. Canice's Cathedral, constructed in the 13th century. This Gothic cathedral is renowned for its round tower, one of only 2 such towers in Ireland that visitors can still climb to enjoy panoramic views of Kilkenny. Nearby, the Black Abbey, founded in 1225, features a striking collection of stained glass windows, each depicting scenes from the Bible in vivid detail. Kilkenny is also celebrated for its strong tradition in crafts and the arts, supported by the Kilkenny Design Centre, which highlights the work of local artisans. Achill Island, Ireland's largest island, Achill sits off the west coast in County Mayo, connected to the mainland by the Michael Davitt Bridge. Known for its dramatic landscapes, Achill combines rugged cliffs, sandy beaches, and peat bogs. One of its most iconic spots is Keem Bay, a secluded beach framed by steep cliffs and turquoise waters. It's frequently listed among Ireland's most beautiful beaches. The island also has a rich history, with evidence of human settlement dating back over 5,000 years. This includes ancient forts and deserted villages like Slievemore, where the remains of stone cottages evoke the island's past struggles with famine and emigration. Achill is notable for Croghorn, some of the highest sea cliffs in Europe, rising 688 meters above the Atlantic and offering breathtaking views of the ocean and nearby islands. Achill's windswept landscapes are ideal for outdoor activities like surfing, hiking, and cycling. Today, it remains a cultural hub, drawing artists and writers inspired by its stark beauty and the unique Gaelic-speaking community that resides here. Located on Ireland's west coast, Galway is a vibrant city with deep cultural roots and a thriving contemporary art scene. Known for its medieval architecture, its narrow streets and colorful facades carry the charm of a past when it was a bustling trading port. The Spanish Arch, dating back to the 16th century, is one of the city's most iconic landmarks. It symbolizes Galway's historic ties with Spain and offers a glimpse into its prosperous mercantile history. At the heart of the city lies Eyre Square, a lively social hub surrounded by buzzing pubs and shops. Remnants of Galway's old walls still stand, bearing witness to its storied past. Galway is home to one of the largest Gaelic-speaking communities in Ireland, making it a stronghold for preserving the Irish language and authentic traditions. Each year, the city hosts the Galway International Arts Festival, a world-renowned event that draws visitors from around the globe to enjoy a rich program of music, theatre, and visual arts. Just a short drive away, the Connemara region awaits, known for its rugged landscapes and pristine coastline, adding a perfect natural contrast to Galway's urban energy. Sligo is a coastal town in the northwest of Ireland, renowned for its rich landscape and literary history. The town lies by Sligo Bay, framed by the majestic Ben Bulben Mountain, whose flat-topped silhouette dominates the landscape. This striking natural feature is a magnet for hikers and forms part of the Dartry Mountains, shaped by glacial movement and erosion over millennia. Sligo's coastline is rugged, dotted with sandy beaches like Strand Hill and Ross's Point, both popular for surfing and scenic walks. The area also holds a deep connection to Irish mythology and folklore, as well as a strong literary heritage. It famously inspired poet W.B. Yeats, who immortalized the town's beauty in his works. His grave in Drumcliff, inscribed with his famous epitaph, draws many visitors each year. Sligo is also archaeologically significant, home to ancient sites such as the Carrowmore Megalithic Cemetery, one of the largest collections of megalithic tombs in Ireland, dating back over 5,000 years. Killarney, nestled in County Kerry, is famed for its breathtaking landscapes, ancient woodlands, and the expansive Killarney National Park, the very first of its kind in Ireland. Covering over 26,000 acres, the park encompasses shimmering lakes, rugged mountains, and dense forests, creating a sanctuary rich in biodiversity. At its heart lie the Lakes of Killarney, a stunning trio consisting of Loughlin, Muckross Lake, and the Upper Lake. These are surrounded by ancient oak and yew woodlands, home to native red deer, believed to be Ireland's only remaining indigenous herd. Nearby, Muckross House stands as a grand 19th-century mansion, elegantly preserved with Victorian furnishings and beautifully kept gardens, offering a glimpse into aristocratic life of the era. A short ascent leads to Tork Waterfall, where visitors are greeted by a spectacular 70-foot cascade, especially striking after heavy rainfall. Killarney also marks the starting point of the Ring of Kerry, a scenic 111-mile route renowned for its sweeping coastal vistas and charming rural views. Cork, often called Ireland's Rebel City, holds a unique blend of historical significance and vibrant modern culture. Located on the River Lee, Cork developed as a port town and quickly grew into one of Ireland's key trading centres. Its streets follow the natural curves of the river, creating a distinct layout full of narrow lanes and Georgian architecture. St. Patrick's Street, the city's main artery, is known for its dynamic mix of shops, restaurants, and landmarks, like the ornate English market. Shandon, an area marked by the iconic St. Anne's Church, offers panoramic views from its tower, where visitors can ring the famous Shandon bells. Cork also has a deep history of resistance, especially during the Irish War of Independence, with key events taking place in the city. Howth is a seaside village located on a peninsula in Dublin's northern outskirts. It combines coastal charm with rich history. Its landscape is characterized by rugged cliffs, scenic trails, and panoramic views over the Irish Sea. At Howth Head, the peninsula's highest point, visitors experience breathtaking vantage points, with paths winding along cliffs that have inspired artists and writers for centuries. The harbour, lively yet steeped in history, is home to fishing boats and pleasure craft, symbolising Howth's enduring relationship with the sea. The 15th century Howth Castle, though privately owned, adds a sense of medieval mystique. Surrounding the castle are rhododendron gardens, blooming vividly in spring. Near the harbour lies Ireland's Eye, an uninhabited island and bird sanctuary reachable by boat, renowned for its colonies of seabirds and a 6th century monastic ruin. Howth's atmosphere merges the serenity of nature with the vibrant life of a fishing village, making it a favoured getaway for those seeking both adventure and relaxation near Dublin. Dublin, the capital and largest city of Ireland, is a place where history, culture, and modern vibrancy come together along the River Liffey. Founded by the Vikings around 841 AD, Dublin evolved from a medieval port town into a bustling metropolis. The city's Georgian architecture is especially impressive, with Merrion Square and Fitzwilliam Square standing out for their well-preserved 18th century buildings. Trinity College, established in 1592, is home to the world-famous Book of Kells, a beautifully decorated medieval manuscript that attracts thousands of visitors each year. Dublin Castle, built in the 13th century on the site of a Viking settlement, has served many roles throughout history, from military fortress to prison and treasury. Today, it functions as a government complex. Temple Bar, Dublin's cultural quarter, is known for its cobbled streets filled with galleries, theatres, and music venues. It's the perfect spot to experience live Irish music and immerse yourself in the lively local pub culture. The Guinness Storehouse is another popular attraction, offering a deep dive into Ireland's brewing heritage. Just outside the heart of the city lies Phoenix Park, one of the largest city parks in Europe, stretching across 1,750 acres and providing a peaceful escape in the midst of Dublin's urban buzz. If you enjoyed this video and loved joining us on this journey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new adventures. We have so many amazing trips and places waiting for you, and we want you to be a part of every step we take. Hit that subscribe button now, and let's embark on unforgettable adventures together.